I guess it went live. All right. Oh. That was unexpected. Sweet. So we can hear it there. Okay. Hi, Jay. How's it going? Thanks for the like. Well, a little bit of a late start. We were trying to troubleshoot some audio issues, but we have enough of it going we can stream. Doing okay. Yeah, we'll have to look up those audio issues later. But we're gonna mend some of our tools today. And gather some resources and head over, well, prepare to head over to the library. I don't know if we'll make it over today or not. And we're going to do just a second switching over to our BR back screen to fix something. Okay. There we go. Now back to the plan. So what are we? Day 587 of the journey begins, and trying to get back into the groove of things. So I think yeah. I don't know if I want to spend the whole stream mending tools, so we'll probably just mend up our current pickaxe and then start doing some more inventory assessment of what we need to bring over to the library. Because I think we're going to pivot there from doing a whole flat 750 by 750 platform and then build out. I think we're going to plan on making it that size. But we're going to build some infrastructure over there first. So some stone generator, some mending over there, food, maybe an iron farm, some of the smaller basic kind of needs since it's far enough away from everything. And then we'll just kind of do the perimeter probably and not fill it all out, and we'll fill it out over time as we add buildings to it. That way it will fit enough into the story that it can be used without it having to be done. Welcome in, Bob. And to be set up so that we can work on it more later, easier, and we can move on to getting Oasis City outlined. And yeah, I think that'd be the next kind of big one that we'll have to do mostly from scratch. I think we're toying with the idea of a forest area, but that'll only be a handful of like custom trees, and then we'll use ones that are already present. And then we'll need to do some work within Ancient City to repurpose that, but we'll use the Ancient City as our foundation, so that won't be too big of a project. Well, compared to the others. There are other projects outside of this dimension. projects in the Nether and the End. I do have a small project on another like community server, but I don't play on that one as much. That's just kind of a fun. When I have time, I'm basically building a tunnel like this, but it's all the way down to the side. So I think it's like a 22 or 23 wide tunnel, like so much like this, and like a half circle, and then it's just going on for however many hundreds of blocks it is by now. Do we have enough? We need some. Oh, we do need some carrots actually. So maybe we'll do that. Let's grab. Oh. Oh, we're gonna have to drop this. Do we have page down set up? No, I don't want to try it. Let's just drop it there. Redstone build. So there we go. We have a mud and clay generator over in Barter's Bay. We have a stone generator over there as well. So it's what, 2 like 11 by 11 vertical slabs that get pushed inward and make 1100 or something blocks of stone that we can mine out. So whenever we don't need to mine out big areas like this, we can go to that stone generator. We have one. Is it over here? Our spider string farm has a little redstone component to it as well. So we shoot the string up from this level up to the surface. It gets like washed into, what is that? What is it? Not a hopper. Dispenser, that's it. Couldn't think of it. Yeah, and that shoots it, gives it a little bit more movement. So we have little things like that. We have a bamboo compactor, probably almost directly above us in our little bamboo farm. Oh, thank you for the likes. So nothing big like Pixelriff's David project, but some little ones. We have all the ingredients for a handful of flying machines. Like over at the Garden Temple, we'll basically be using them as squeegees to clear out the ocean. So they're 6 or 7 blocks wide, and they're a little different than the Java setup because it works differently in Bedrock. But when I tested it, it did work, and given that the size of the project, I think it will save a little time. Just take some prep work setting up the lane so that the ocean doesn't fill in behind it. What else do we have? Yeah, those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. I've definitely got a list of things saved over in my notebook of that I want to build or try to build. I'd have to go over and double check. I want to say it's probably 1 sticky piston for that flying machine. Because what was it? I think it was OMG Chad that I watched that had a good flying machine that functions like a Java version, but it takes a few extra pieces, so you can't make it as big because of the limitations on how many blocks can be pushed. But I'm pretty sure it's 1, so I just let it run 100, 200 blocks, whatever it is. Then I take it apart, rebuild it, and send it back the other direction. Which works in my case because I don't need it to, well, bidirectional would be nice, but I would also need it to change height, which would then take a lot more work. And scouting out places in the nether where we might do something similar, not on as large a scale, but clearing out some lava to do things. So we do have a large, what is it, 128 radius around our piglin, what will be our piglin bartering farm. We have more than half of that laid out, and we've got a few of the tiers built for the piglins to spawn on. It just hasn't been as big a priority to get that built yet. Oh, thank you, Jay. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Take care and have a good evening. Good night. Oh yeah. So yeah. Rate we're going probably be another 5-10 minutes. Of mending the tools, then we'll see what we have shulker wise and start loading up some stuff. Since we don't have as much time to play as we did last summer, we're going to try to get kind of base stations set up in the key story points so we can at least have them as a point to bounce to whenever we want to change up builds. Which means nothing will get done super fast, but we'll at least have something that we can imagine. And to give more points of interest, I guess, if anyone decides to download the world and kind of mess around with it and create their own stories. What is our time? Okay, yeah. So we got another 45 minutes or so, which is nothing. We haven't had as much time to play off stream either. Because I was trying to I was trying to mend tools and do some of the more repetitive tasks off stream, but haven't had as much time for that either. What do we got? Oh, What do we have in here? Is this full? Oh, this is full. That's why things aren't going in there. Huh. But we do have a lot of gold. Oh, that's, yeah, we need to get our, we do have a gold farm as well. Let's take the iron. Yeah, we need to visit our gold farm, and we need to get our door or our portal to the gold farm done. Which, yeah, Oasis City won't be part of it. The gold farm will be separate. But yeah, we do need the portal. Both in the nether, we need to get there, and then on the way away to Oasis City, we need that as well. But once we get back into the story, that's when we'll hit that. So welcome in, friendly stream sniper and Lilith. All right. Carrots. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much longer here, and then we'll head out. Well, actually, yeah, maybe we'll yeah, we can go this way. Yeah, we'll go out and maybe we'll work on some of the shulker and gathering materials and stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, oh, yeah, I remember spending a lot of time on this Adventurer's Gate here. I do like that. I probably should spend some more time working on these, but this is kind of the level of completion that we're going for at the moment. Getting things outlined. And then we'll come back and finish it. Wait, oh, it's here, okay. So we've got all of these here. Oh, perfect. Well, we need to take those out, okay. What are these? Oh, right, we were filling in the dirt here. Do we have enough wood? We don't have any wood, no. That's stone. We could use the stone, but yeah, maybe we'll do that. We don't need, oh, we could take all this with us. So let's, great, let's do that. Yeah, so we'll get more of that later. Take some carrots in there so that we can plant those. We don't want to take most of the dirt. Well, we can always get dirt over on the other side, so we probably don't want the dirt with us, so. Do we need dirt over here? Okay, that's all filled in. So if we put more dirt in, we can do it over here. Otherwise, we have to drop off some dirt. So okay, so that fills in all of that. Was this okay? So that's something there. Okay. Yeah. So this was another part of a. Oop, didn't need to do that. part of our terraforming goal here in Overmorrow was converting it all to dirt. At least mostly dirt, and then we'll go back, and if we need to change any of it, we can, but yeah. There we go. Because then we can have more like plants and animals feel like a city and whatnot. So yeah. Yeah, we'll just dump all this here, and then we can do more with it later if we need to. Yeah, we won't take any of that with us. Oh, what was in here? Okay. Oh, this is to build this place. That's an underground place. Okay. Well, do we need that? I don't know. Why not? Okay. Can we put it up here maybe? Just trying to dump it over in places like this. Okay. Okay, that works. Let's go over to our iron farm, see if there's anything over there that we want to take. Mainly we have lava over there and water and some buckets. So it's things like food, well, like carrots, so we can have that until we can get beehive might not be bad either. Oop. Okay. Yeah. Some of the things that we might want over there. Okay, so we have some iron, not a lot. Do we need sugar cane would be handy. There are trees over there, so I don't think we need to take that. We want to bring chickens. We want eggs probably versus the feathers. Okay, so that's probably good there. Yeah, we need to probably we need to get our AFK account. We keep forgetting to sign that in and have it wait around. Oh, there it is. Okay, some pumpkins. So we get some basic stuff over there. Yeah. Well, we have beds over there, so we don't need that. We can take some wheat seeds with us. We'll take more sugar cane. We have furnace. We can probably take. We don't need all those compactors. Oh, wait. Well, we can make more if we need it, but that'd be good enough to get us started. Because we'll want some snowball dirt. Okay. Yeah, the compactors can be jobs for our iron farm over there once we get that going. I think we'll leave that iron there. Just always good to have a little bit of backup. What are these? Oh, there's our redstone box and our rocket box. So we'll top that up. And then this is probably, yeah, this kind of stuff. Okay. Crimson Brutes. Yeah, I think that's a good decorative thing we can bring over. We can either have blocks or bone meal with that. What do we need with that? So this was more, I think, yeah, on this, like getting a line drawn so I know where not to build past. So I don't know if we need as much the... What is this? Oh, right. They changed the white dye. Now it looks like marshmallows on a plate. Oh, bamboo. So we can do some bamboo farm. Okay. Okay, we got that. Crafting table. So yeah, okay. Now we just need this to fill up with more iron. Anything over here? I don't think we need... We're not going to worry about a string farm or anything like that. And this first one, we're just going to be kind of... Yeah. Oh, we probably should have... Yeah, we'll take that out because we're going to turn that into iron blocks first. Some extra there. Oh, cactus can go up there. Okay. There you go. Okay. Did we put it? Yeah, we got one down here too. Okay. All right. Yeah, we can do that. That works out. So we can drop that off. That's good. I don't think there's much down here that we can... bring over that we need. Oh, we got some pumpkin seeds. Okay, not sure why that split. But that's good. Did we? I think we brought some of that so we can bring the Crimson Tide with us. Okay. All right. Come over here and drop this off. Pumpkin seeds. This is kind of our miscellaneous one. Okay, and then I guess they'll all be kind of miscellaneous, but yeah, okay. And I don't know if we'll need all of them anyway, so we'll repurpose the dirt in here so we can come out if we need it. But 3 shulkers might even be more than we need, so. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you age and then stop or something? Yeah, okay. Not worried about that. Kelp. Let's take half the kelp, because I think we can use that for fuel somewhere. Okay. Oh. In case we need some redstone over there. Yeah, not all this can stay over here, though. Don't know if do we need any rails? Yeah, why not? Oh, we can take this with us to try to get some more emeralds here in Overmorrow. you're putting down. Oh, scaffolding, that'd be good. Actually, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea, so take a little bit of scaffolding with us. And, well, we have our string farm here, so maybe we'll take all the string with us. Those are other things. What's in here? Glass and then dried kelp. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Okay. That's that should get everything, most everything. Okay. Oh, and that. Okay, that works. Oh, I guess the nice part about getting the emeralds is we get experience for that too. We just have to make sure that we have our... Although he's not happy with me, so... Well, not happy, or he's been oversold. But doing pretty well there. Another wart. Guess we could take some. That wouldn't be bad to have over there. Although, ooh, we do have a lot here, but I kind of want his prices to go down so we can get 2 emeralds instead of 1 per stack. Let's go a flyby now that it's daylight. Oh yeah, and there's our ice farm up there. A river that we're working on. Some of our farms that we've laid out. We put signs? I don't think we put signs on all of them. But we've been trying to put chests in them and fill it with the item we want, so yeah, like right now it's not anything super high quality, but there's a diamond in that one. But eventually that's where all the armor from leather to, netherite armor we would put in there as we get extra sets. Okay, what is it? This one? Unbreaking. Is it? I don't think we get anything extra though, do we? Oh, I guess we do. Ooh. Okay. Somewhere over here is another carrot farm. Somewhere. There it is. Ooh, that is kind of odd there because it should be within reach of the water, but it looks dry because of the vibrant visuals. Like this is clearly watered, but over here looks dry, but it should be within, yeah, see, and then it goes, so from this angle it looks dry, or at least shiny, which made me think dry. Where is those? There they are. We probably, well, yeah, we need to get some gas tiers. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea having a happy ghast over there. Okay, so a full stack of carrots there is good. Okay. What else do we need? We need a stone generator, but we have the lava on us. And we can do water buckets, so we can make a stone generator. We will need pistons and stuff, which we can make. So we'll need a source of redstone. So as we're going through the nether, we'll probably want to pick up some redstone. Yeah. So we can bring that, we can make a pass through there as we're doing that. Okay, a piston will help us with that, with the stone generator. And carts, well, carts if we want to do anything with the beehives. But I don't have anything planned there. The happy gas might actually be a little more critical, depending on how far away a village is. Or how close one is to the water. Because if there's one on one of the shores, we could just go over the ocean and bring it over. Otherwise, we'll need a happy gas and a boat. But a boat we can make over there. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll probably want to do a night or something in the AFK in the iron farm. So we have enough material or enough iron for various projects over there. For any rails or other things that we need to build on the fly. We won't need a whole shulker box, but maybe 3 or 4 stacks of iron blocks will probably be enough. Because we'll want to build an iron farm over there. We'll want an experience farm as close to over there as we can get. Whether it's spawner based or some kind of just dark tunnel spawning. Either way would be fine. Well, we'll need food, and then what else? Stone generator, which would mean like AFKing over there as well, but a combination of stone generator and just bringing over stone every time we visit the library. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Well, and bamboo and kelp. I mean, all of those little farms that we're going to build into the wall here are little things that we can build over there too. because we can have some of the buildings at the main part of the story that will look more traditional, decorated on the inside, but the supporting buildings that are just facades to look at, well, facades on the outside can be facades of the other supporting farms that we need. I think that'd be okay. Yeah. And I don't know that I would say I'm against it, but I'm less of a fan of the frequent updates. I think I like the kind of twice a year updates more. Not that smaller ones couldn't periodically be introduced, but some of these like mob updates and aesthetic ones, I think would have been fine. Although I guess it's what some people are complaining about, wanting more things more quickly, but I think that's a dangerous slope. Unless you can like hold firm to not accelerating that pace anymore. It's gonna at some point make it hard to get out of a cycle of needing to create realms or other things to add new things without making a one realm feel overwhelmed. We we leaned down for a second. Okay. There we go. So yeah, we'll wind out our stream here. We might cut it a few minutes short of an hour, but we'll see how many people are in chat. There we go. What else? Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention at the top of the stream that, yeah, when we do go live, we've been going live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. The VODs go to YouTube. Twitch and TikTok both have their own mini VODs that are, I want to say, like between 2 weeks and 30 days, something like that between the two. The YouTubes will capture the history, though. At least that's the goal for that channel, the Mindtrip Media VODs. Although we didn't catch it from the very beginning, which is probably good. Would have been more boring. Very early days, we didn't do any mic or music other than game music. But I think it comes in late 400s, and there might be a couple days missing, but I think for the most part, it's like late 400s to now, so 100 or so episodes or streams. All right, so where are we at? Yeah, I think we'll do another 5 minutes or so. That'll get us just short of an hour. Stream seems to be going okay. Oh. And to summarize, I get the goal of our stream here. I guess low-key stream. We started off building a world with no direction, then kind of decided we wanted to try writing a book at some point. So writing a book. And so the story world, more or less, we're trying to build it here is to kind of walk through. So building that world here, but not using any of the Minecraft mobs in it. Just to build the places. So that's what's guiding our builds now, and why we're laying out multiple gigantic builds instead of trying to finish one, so that we can have those kind of places mapped out and then kind of build them over time. And we have that story 20, was it 25 out of 50 or 60 chapters, I think was our goal. So whenever we get back to that, we'll talk about that more. Kind of think out loud as we're trying to work on that. That is our plan. And building the large projects over time means that every 6 months when we take our snapshot and back it up for anyone to download, you can create your own story, or even the story that we talk about on stream, we could always edit it later before it makes it into the book. So it leaves the world one world, many stories. And is something fun to do as well. So it is Bedrock survival. So we could do creative and code in everything, but doing it survival keeps the game element and keeps things intentionally slow, so that as we're going, we can kind of think about the story, enjoy the slower pace, and not get too fast trying to just build everything quickly. Not that projects like that aren't cool, but not an architect, or on a tight time frame either. So enjoying the slower pace. Where are we at? Okay. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. So let's we'll get our tool topped up here. But yeah, speaking back to the updates, yeah, I think the bigger updates give more to explore at once versus like the consistent drip, and then constantly expecting that the game becomes more about the mobs and mechanics of building and shifts to more almost like movie-esque, where you constantly have to add more and more material to keep it interesting. Or to keep the attention. But I think if you were going back to the like twice a year, the quality of life updates would be something you could introduce, peppering in between. As things like being able to see numbered values for tool quality like Java has seems like a low-hanging fruit for parity. And something that could easily be, turned on and off, like advanced tooltips or whatever you want to call it. And then the holding in a weapon in the offhand so you can mend it faster is also seems like a low-hanging fruit. Because those are things that I see as low-hanging because they could be toggled. Since it's not in Bedrock, as it's being added, it could easily be added to some kind of parity menu, tool menu, accessibility menu, whatever the case might be. And then working on the menu, making it intuitive and simple, could be another challenge, but something that is doable. Things like the nether roof would be a harder challenge because that would be more controversial. Whether to take it away or to add it to Bedrock. But with that, I think our time is pretty good, so I think we are going to back up, call it. We'll try to squeeze in some time tomorrow to mend the rest of our tool and then make our way over to the Inkwood Library so that next weekend we can hopefully start working on some of the farms. Maybe we'll see if we can find a village and stuff to bring over there and get some of those plans laid down. We're not going to build out the whole thing, but maybe we can at least frame out some of the buildings, some of the main buildings, and where we want some of the farms, get an idea of that. Idea for how much stone, much more stone we need to bring and things like that. So that's our plan for tomorrow and next weekend. So with that, thank you, Jay, and everyone who tuned in. Thank you for all the likes and follows and support. Much appreciated. If you want to see more of what we're doing, you can find us on Linktree. So Linktree/MindTripMedia. That will have links to our streaming platforms, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. And that will also have links to Blue Sky, where we make our go live notifications. So if you like what we're doing, feel free to follow us any of those places. And if you really like it, feel free to share it out. And you'll also find links to other projects there as well. So with that, thank you for joining the journey, day 587. And we'll hopefully see you tomorrow.